Welcome back, guys. So I want to have a conversation with you all. I want this video to just be a conversation piece. I was sitting down and I was thinking, and I was like, I'm traveling later this year. And one of the first world problems that I have is, what fragrance would I wear in the airport? And I recently picked up a fragrance from Byredo, and we're going to talk about it here in a second. But this is a fragrance I really found to be very fitting for that scenario. And the fragrance we're going to talk about is Bal de Freak from Byredo. Now, guys, this is a conversation because I believe in reviews. It just gets too much of the same, like, here are the note breakdowns that you could easily look up at Fragrantica or the actual website of the brand. Instead, let's just have a conversation. This is a very clean linen floral type of fragrance. It smells to me like a fragrance that would be in a detergent. And I don't want to say that to off-put you. Like, I don't want to smell like my laundry detergent. But it resembles that. It's just a very clean, linen clean like fragrance with florals, with like a soft, powdery, flowery type of opening, right? And guys, this is a unisex fragrance, so don't be off-put by it. Don't think this is feminine. A lot of fragrances are unisex, guys, and a lot of the times it just boils down to, can you rock it? Can you pull it off? And do you like it as well? So, but this fragrance is fantastic. This is a fragrance I'm probably going to wear to the airport when I finally travel. Quick little story. I'm going on my first solo trip at the moment out of the country, out of the United States of America. I live in the United States of America, and I'm very excited. I figured, hey, I still have some years left of my 20s, so let me enjoy myself. Let me see what the world has to offer. So plan on going around to a lot of different countries: Kenya, South America, Thailand, Germany, Switzerland, just to name a few. Not all in one, not right now, but and just seeing what the world has to offer. So if you are a viewer and you live in any of these countries, hopefully I can bump into you and say hello. Nonetheless, that's what sparked this topic. And this fragrance, I feel like it's so fitting for what I need. I think this is a fragrance that is very non-offensive. It's clean. I think one of the knocks people give to Byredo is that their fragrances tend not to last very long. They don't have good longevity. They don't have good projection. You don't come to Byredo looking for at least projection. But one thing I will say about Bal de Freak, or Bal de Afrique, if I'm messing up the name, my apologies, is that it actually lasts a lot longer than what people give it credit for. It's a type of fragrance that tends to sit closer to the skin. And I'm gonna tell you guys, if you like certain fragrances like a No 13, Gaiaca 10, even Governor's Island, fragrances that are high in like musks, ISO E Super, ambroxan, cedar woods, or woody notes, whatever it is, those type of fragrances that have a mix of the ISO E Supers, the musks, the ambroxan, all that, those type of fragrances, you are, at the very least, going to like this fragrance. And like I said, I'm not going to go into the note breakdown. This is a conversation. This is very much a very clean, light, easygoing fragrance that you could spray, and it's just fresh. Look, I know you can make an argument there are other fresh fragrances. I mean, I have two here, Governor's Island, like I mentioned, and Chanel Platinum Egoist. Handsome Gentleman citrus fragrance, Fougere. And then this is just a nice incense, woods, I think musk in here, resembles another 13, but with incense. Really nice fragrance, non-offensive. You could wear this in the airport or even, during the summer. I think all these fragrances I'm talking about today, you could wear in the summer. But back to the main attraction, Bal de Afrique. This is a great, light, floral, unisex fragrance that sits closer to the skin. It actually lasts for me around 6 to 7 hours. So it really does. It just sits closer to my skin. It doesn't project super loud, but it does have a fairly good scent trail. So if you walk and then somebody comes to the position you were at, maybe a few seconds, there's a good chance that they'll smell what was there. If you walk past them, they'll definitely smell you. This is a very nice scent bubble-esque fragrance. Now, you don't come to Byredo, I will admit, for beast mode type of fragrances. You got to think about Mojave Ghost, Gypsy Water. These are fragrances that, don't last long, but when they're there, they're clean, they're light, they're refreshing. I think this falls in that category, if I'm going to be honest. And I do, in my personal opinion right now, since smelling a lot of their offerings, I do think this is the best fragrance from the house. I do like Gypsy Water. Mojave Ghost does not last long at all. I know I was just talking about longevity, but it doesn't last long at all on my skin. It goes away way too quick, but it does smell good. It does smell good. Gypsy Water is really nice as well, but same issue. A little bit too quick for my liking. This, however, lasts. It just sits close to the skin. I can still smell it. I get wafts of it within a 6 to 7 hour period. I think if you're a person and you are going to the airport, you're going to the library, but let's talk about the airport, and you are grinding your gears about a fragrance to pick up and wear, non-offensive, light, not gonna choke out the whole airplane and then they're having to pull over the airplane. Pick this up. Put your nose on it first. Is it blind buy safe? I don't think any fragrance is blind buy safe, because everything is subjective, right? Put your nose on it first. Go to your Neiman Marcus. I think Saks Fifth carries this brand, depending on where you are. Just find it in your area. Most luxury main malls in your city will probably carry this, right? Worst case scenario, go get you a discovery set or get a decanter and try it on that way. But if you do happen to blind buy, I think it's just so easygoing and light. I just won't hate it at the very least. I absolutely love it. That's why it's in my collection. I told you guys, I don't want a 1,500 bottle collection. I don't know what I'll do with all those fragrances. It's cool, but no. But even if I told you the number that I want to stop at, it's still kind of ridiculous. But I just want the fragrances that I really, really love, really, really like, serves an emotion. This, to me, when I put it on, it's just clean. It reminds me of just a clean, sweet, uplifting fragrance. Not super uplifting. Maybe if it had, higher notes of like some type of citruses, it'll probably even be more uplifting, but I just like it. It's just clean. It smells, and I like the detergent I use, so it kind of reminds me of that too. So pick it up. No, this is not laundry detergent scent, but it will kind of remind you of that. It's very clean. It lasts a long time. And guys, I said it goes in the same bracket or in the same family of Another 13, Geica 10. Some people even would say Molecule 01. I can't spell it. I'm not going to say Molecule 1 or 02 goes in this family. I can't smell it. I'm asthmatic to the fragrance. But those type of fragrances, this kind of falls in line, people would say. So, I would agree with the Another 13, Geica 10, Governor's Island. So if you like those, you'll definitely like this fragrance, or at least tolerate it, right? But this is not a tolerable fragrance. This is a good fragrance you should put your nose on. And next time you are going to a country, state, or using an airplane, this might have your name on it. Byredo, Baldy Afrique. Check it out. Well, that's my time. I appreciate you guys for stopping by. Just remember to like, comment, subscribe, and like always, I will catch you in the next one.